I am Jung Dong-hoon, a professor in medical imaging. Today we will learn how to use the SONON 300C, a very small and light ultrasound diagnostic unit made by Healcerion. The package consists of a main unit, 2 batteries, a battery charging dock, and 2 adapters. The scanning time per battery lasts 2.5 hours, and standby time is 10 hours, which will be sufficient to be used in the field. Now let's learn how to use this unit. Let's connect the mobile device and the product using Wi-Fi. It is the same method as the one for accessing Wi-Fi from existing mobile devices. SSID consists of the SONON 300C and the serial number. Tab this SSID and enter the password to gain access. Connect to Wi-Fi and execute the SONON 300C app to conduct scanning. Before scanning, the SONON display screen should be pre-configured. It is recommended to set as TGC 30, 47, 51, 56%, DR 96 dB, brightness 24, contrast 1.96. These values may vary according to the resolution of the tablet PC device and individual preferences of users. Drag the graduated ruler to adjust depth and tap to set focus. You can record images. Push the middle button of the SONON or tap the freeze button of the app to pause the screen. Use the rewind bar to find the image that you want and measure the length. Measurement has length, ellipse, and comment, and these functions can be used by dragging them. Snapshots and 150 frames of the rewind bar can be stored. Saved images can be checked right away by tapping the playlist at the top or the patient info button. Patient's information can be managed directly from the SONON app. Go to the patient info screen to check the patient list, patient information, and saved images. Tap Add Patient at the bottom of Patient List and enter patient information to add to the patient list. Recorded images can be sent by email. Select the file to be sent from the playlist and tap the Send button in the upper right corner to send by email. Press Send to open the screen for sending mail. The selected file will be attached automatically. Please note that the maximum size that can be sent varies with mail client. Now let's use the SONON 300C to learn about the method of conducting a general abdomen ultrasonic examination. The ultrasonic device scans liver, gallbladder, both kidneys, spleen, and pancreas. Regarding the terms, the methods can be divided into a horizontal scan, that is conducted horizontally, vertical scan, intercostal scan, and subcostal scan. In general, there are 2 ways of holding the SONON 300C. The first method is to stretch out the palm and hold it by covering the unit. And the second is to use the thumb, second and third finger as if holding a pen. For obese patients, you can use the method of stretching out the palm and covering the device, which helps to reduce the force that is used. If you want to make a more thorough scan, it would be useful to use the method that is like holding a pen. Let's start by scanning the liver. On the screen, an H-shaped left portal vein is shown in the horizontal scan. Among 8 segments of the liver, segment 2 is observed on the medial side of the left portal vein. On the lateral side, segments 2 and 3 are observed up and down. Around the IVC, the caudate lobe, which is segment 1, is observed. The left side of the subcostal scan shows the right lobe of the liver, and centering on the right portal vein. Segment 5 is shown at the front and bottom, segment 6 at the back, segment 8 at the upper part, and segment 7 at the back. Let's turn the body obliquely by 40 degrees to the left to see the gallbladder. Use the subcostal scan of the lower right part of the intercostal to observe the black, pocket-shaped gallbladder. Observe the neck, body, and fundus portion closely, and check to see if there is any disease in the cystic duct around the neck. Next, let's look at the right kidney. We can see the major axis of the kidney through a vertical scan and longitudinal scan, and observe the minor axis using an axial scan. Scan up and down to check for any disease. Let's look at the opposite kidney by turning the body obliquely by 45 degrees to the opposite side. Use longitudinal scan and axial scan to check for any disease. If it is difficult to see the left kidney from the side because it is located at the retroperitoneum, go further to axis on the back and press back to see the kidney better. After scanning the left kidney, let's look at the spleen, which is located above the left kidney. For the spleen, size is important. The standard size for Korean people is less than 12 centimeters. Since an accessory spleen may be located inside the hilum portion of the spleen, be sure to make a close observation. Lastly, let's look at the pancreas. Have the spine position be straight. Take the black splenic vein as the landmark to locate the head, body, and tail. By the side of the left kidney from the front left side. If it is difficult to see the tail portion because of gas in the stomach, observe the tail by the front side of the kidney mid-upper pole at the left kidney. This concludes the tutorial on how to conduct an optimal scan with the SONON 300C.